Hello YouTube, my name is Plazookas, and this video is going to be on Tectone, who decided to stream today, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think that was a good choice. He looks like he's spiraling out of control. I'm not sure how long this stream's going to last, but I think he's still having issues, and he probably should have taken the day off. But let's get to it. We're going to actually do something a little bit different today. We're going to go through a timeline of different things that happened on this live stream, because I actually watched it and scrubbed it today pretty thoroughly. I thought it was very important to do so. So without further ado, let's get into the scrubbing. It might take a little bit of time. We're going to start with this person right here. Obviously, I made a video on old Nicholas here who wanted to react to the Blue Archive new update or something to do with the game. But this person has become a newfound little, I don't know, kinship with Tectone that he likes this person.
Oh my god, I'll be reacting like that one day, that's for sure. Oh my god, that was like the perfect 5 seconds, bro.
Dude, that's what your mom says every night. Okay, I will say this unironically. I think Nicholas Light is the sexiest man I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean that genuinely. If I was a woman, bro would be my type 100%.
Okay, and this might not seem weird, okay, but this is the whole Andrew Tate thing, right? You got to understand these communities are connected. Okay, the lollies are connected. All these things are connected. The fourth, remember the fourth connection that we talked about? So him establishing his community with this community is very important. Do you remember, and I know this is a bit of a stretch, do you remember the YouTube issues back before the CC, or what was it? I don't remember what the actual law was that Congress passed that protected people in the comment section for all these like kid shows and stuff like that. There used to be all these cryptic messages that used to happen, you know? Is this not that dissimilar to that? All these communities connecting to each other and suggesting that one person's cuter than the other person. What do you think happened at Diddy parties? All these connections that happen between these content creators. It is adjacent. It's not very direct, but you can infer a lot of things by this. So just the fact that this is going to be a continuous, you know, conversation that Tectone wants to have about Nicholas Light. Nicholas Light was the person that we've recently highlighted on our channel. I don't know. A little sus in my opinion. Let's go to 119 and see what happens there. I scrubbed that part of it. Let's see if that is anything interesting for us to react to.
And you guys got to understand that the only prerequisite of me liking someone is if they like me. That's it. I'm a very easy guy to please. Just like legit, like as long as you're nice to me, I'll always be nice to you. As long as you don't try to fuck me over, I will always be nice to you. And Emily's always been nice to me. But I mean, obviously, let's be real. With the red light clip and, you know, the whole paying her college tuition back, like there's a lot of heat on her. And I think that pressure's getting to her a lot. And I think she's making some fucking misplays. There's probably a member of OTK who's recommended her to abuse the copyright system. I don't know who that could be. But yeah, you know, who knows why she did it. I think it was a misplay for sure. And to be honest, I think hiding from criticism is usually always going to make you look worse than facing criticism. So, yeah, I just think that was definitely a misplay for sure. Yeah, a huge misplay is what it is. Tectone is normal. I don't know why retards hate Techie, because there's a bunch of dumb fuck streamers who know I got a shit ton of dirt on them. And if they themselves were to ever come out against me, I would ruin their fucking life. So they send their communities to fucking Hate Brigade every single post. And
Hate Brigade. Hate Brigade. Again, and the fact that he talked about Emily like that, it's just, you know, further makes my point for me on my last video about Emily. So you're welcome about that as well.
Ever a part of. And that's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And the fact that I'm bald.
Yeah, so talking about that. So we're going to get the brigading part. Remember what he said about brigading? Let's go to 3130. We'll do it a little bit before just in case.
Boys, we're fucked. We're straight up cooked. We're cooked. Made an emote? Oh, what is it? Oh, also Bad RNG Girl and Nate. Crash out.
Now listen very carefully what's going to happen here. This is a very important aspect of brigading. I need you to understand this.
I'm not replacing the Hassan one. Yo, Bad RNG Girl and
he's going to shut off his music. We're going to get to this conspiracy theory here soon as well, just so you know. These are all signs that you need to understand about Tectone streams that he's not basically saying out loud, but it's being done cryptically within inside his stream.
Nate,
The music's on right now, right?
I'm gonna turn off the music.
I'm going to turn off the music. I believe this, and I'm going to go back to the other example. I believe this is now a sign for his editors to not use this part of his video.
No.
He doesn't want this stuff coming out to any of the YouTube stuff because he doesn't want to suggest that he has any connection with his chat to actually brigade other people's communities. But watch what he does here. Watch this fucking glaring omission.
I appreciate you for being my inspiration.
Hell yeah, bro. I really appreciate that. Nate and Bad RNG Girl, I have seen y'all on the front lines on Twitter, and I appreciate the fuck out of that. I do. It's been insane seeing y'all just going in on motherfuckers for me. It actually helps so much. Like, I know a lot of you guys don't really.
I know a lot of you guys. So this was about 2 individuals, which is already bad enough. But watch how it transitions to the rest of the chat. It almost encourage them to do the same. The whole entire chat, brigading. We're talking about this. It's a very important aspect. Always denied by Tectone, whenever directly, accused of it.
Use Twitter that much.
I know you don't use Twitter that much. Trying to get everybody to use Twitter as well.
But when you guys do and y'all have my back, just know I see that shit. I'm one of those schizos where I check apps.
He checks everything, so now they're going to be hopefully doing it, right? So that he can see them doing it, his little eggies.
Absolutely everything. So seeing people in my community like correct misinformation, go in on dumbasses, bro, I appreciate the fuck out of that.
So this is basically him promoting it, trying to elicit more brigading, more people to go to communities, to disrupt them, to have a battle with them, to try to, change the narrative, just for any possible way to change the narrative.
It is so nice to see, and for real, that people like y'all are why people aren't getting away with narratives right now. For real, because people will say anything if they can be guaranteed no pushback, right? People will follow any hate.
Right. Well, that's not true. First of all, I enjoy the pushback. I enjoy your communities coming and pushing back on me. I actually want that aspect of discourse. And this is why you won't actually have a conversation with me, because you know that I'm unlike most other people and that I actually do want to actually change and I want to get to the bottom of things. Unlike you, which you are a poser, a fake person, all the things that I've said previously that I don't need to repeat.
Agenda if it gets them clout. So having people like y'all who are there to correct misinformation, I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. And I just wanted to say that. And I know a lot of you guys were doing that.
I know a lot of you guys are doing that. Again, continues to reinforce this narrative.
I know a lot of you guys were doing that. I just saw Nate and Bad RNG Girl doing that shit for like.
And now transferring it to everybody else to ensure that everybody else makes sure they get the attention too. It's a good cult leader tactic. It really is.
For like 50 fucking posts. I argued with a guy for 3 days.
See? Nice. Nice.
That's insane.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
nice.
That's awesome, bro.
Awesome, bro. I love that, bro.
I fucking love that, dude.
I
That's
love
so
that.
funny.
Keep that up, bro.
All right, cool.
Love that.
Here we go.
All right, let's go to 25.
I had amazing rest.
Amazing rest. Boy, you don't look it. If this is rest, I am like 12 years older than you, Tectone. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Oh, by the way.
And you're healthier than I am currently. You're working out and stuff. I haven't worked out in a while.
Hey, there's this narrative going on Twitter.
Yep.
Where people keep on increasing the amount.
Can anybody please? I've been trying my hardest. I think I might have narrowed down something, but I'm not willing to say publicly yet, about this other accuser. I'm so interested in this other accuser. I have not been able to find it, but watch this clip.
Out of women that have.
Again, the music stopped. This is not coincidental either. Let me be very clear. The music stopped and the music was playing before. And I'll have to verify this offline to see if any of his most recent like more Tectone videos or Tectone videos have these actual segments in them. I don't think they do. I believe this is the new tactic that is being used in his channel to make sure that these actual things are not used for his edits.
Have come out with allegations against me, and now somehow we've gone from 1 to 2 to 3. Guys, it's literally just one. It's my ex-girlfriend Pink. It's
Well, the one is his ex-wife, and then 2 is Pink, and then the third one is still question mark. Like I said, I think I might have. I still need more information to go all in. So if anybody actually can provide any sort of context, you can email me at plazookas@gmail.com. You can Discord, Plazookas. I have both of those as my username on Discord. Reach out to me and I will respond.
it's one. It's one. It's legit only one girl who I dated for a year and 3 months. She was crazy about me. Anybody who watched the streams knew she was crazy about me. And then she got bitter because she wanted to get married and I didn't. And so now she's trying to ruin my life. That's the whole thing.
Oh yeah, that's such a simple narrative to say. We've gone through this. It's way more complex than that. There's way more nuance than that. And to again diminish, discredit somebody just for some basic, and watch, he'll get to the other point too. Let me just have him make it before I go on as well.
It's really that simple. I don't know why people are saying it's 3, right? It's 1, right? There's no like hot time, multiplier, burning time, 300% increase. That's just like not how it works. So like, I'm just like, just make sure like if you see that, can we just fact check that? That's like not true.
If you see that, can we fact check that? This goes back to that thing he said later in the stream. Brigading, his community going to other places and basically saying it's only the one.
All. Who's making up a longer list? I mean, okay, so let's correct a lot of the misinformation.
Sure.
So people are saying my dad's a rapist. That's not true.
Okay. Remember, he said he didn't know anything about his dad's allegations. And okay, but regardless, okay, nice, good job. Way to defend somebody. You don't do that for anybody else. But go ahead, it's your father, so I give you some grace here.
There was 3 instances of unwanted
Unwanted. 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 Okay, I mean, okay. Let's hear the unwanted ones.
touching on the shoulder,
Okay, shoulder. You know, you can make a mistake once.
the ass, and
Oh. Was there any reason to touch somebody's ass? I mean, the signs have to be pretty clear to touch somebody's ass. I mean,
the boob.
the boob. I mean, the ass is one thing. You don't really touch the ass, but you definitely don't touch the boob.
There was no penetration of his penis. And then he showed like 8 people porn.
8 people porn. Who does that remind you of? Harvey Weinstein? Interesting. As an officer in the military. Not supposed to have porn on any government computers. Maybe he had a phone. Fucking weird as fuck, man. What do you show porn for? Why do you do that? What's the point of that? You know, as guys for fun and stuff, yeah, that's part of it. But there's also some, inferences that can happen when you are trying to show people porn. It's not as innocent as it can seem.
Porn on his computer, right? Let's just
See, the computer is the part. A government computer. That's the big deal. Your government computer's not supposed to have any kind of pornography. Period.
make that completely
That's probably how they found out and connected all the dots.
clear. Let's just go ahead and clear that up real quick. That's also documented on the internet. You can look at that yourself.
Right. You could have looked at it yourself, and most likely you have.
Wasn't it 14? There was like, I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong. There was like 14 people who said it, but he was only convicted of this amount. I'm just trying to get the facts checked, bro. I mean, listen, I think getting
And now he's going to walk it back a little bit.
your news from people who are overly biased isn't too good. So I encourage you guys, Look into yourself.
Right. Saying that, and then remember, he used the excuse that I didn't know. I didn't know until fucking 7 days ago, whenever the allegations came out. I had no idea. But for everybody else, look into it. Well, sure, take your own advice, Tectone. Look into it, man.
To find out what flavor of sexual assaulter my father was. Really fun.
Hey, don't care. At the end of the day, and listen, I have some grace. It's your family. It's hard. Like, it's a difficult situation to navigate. I'm not denying that, but you don't have to use them on stream because you already knew, and you can't tell me any differently. I don't believe you. I mean, I can't swear on the Bible on that, but I don't believe you. My opinion, and yeah, I mean, going on there and crying and getting sympathy when you're gonna have this narrative as well. Come on.
But the problem is when they take an inch, then they take a mile. You know what I mean?
You do that every day with your narrative.
And then people said there was 3 women who made
Okay, 3 women. Let's listen to this dum-dum very carefully.
allegations against me. It was one. It was my ex-girlfriend of a year and 3 months. And honestly, that relationship was great. Everybody saw that on stream. It was fine.
I don't know if it was great. I saw you basically deconstructing live every single day. It was getting pretty bad. I saw you using her constantly to stand in for your promoted streams, for your sponsored streams, and using her as a tool. Therefore, her narrative to suggest that she's used and abused is kind of accurate.
But yeah, mental issues.
Not to mention, you've lied on multiple occasions. Your friends have lied for you. You've already admitted that you used that to your advantage by having your community degrade other people.
Be mental issues. It is what it is.
Mental issues, discredit.
And then every other person, well, I mean, I guess including my ex-girlfriend, every other person who's ever said anything negative about me whatsoever, either has an OnlyFans or has a mental illness.
Right. Which, even if that's the case, that doesn't make them, a bad person. Doesn't make them a dishonest person. It just doesn't.
Or plays Genshin Impact.
Or plays Genshin Impact. This is the fucking absolute perfect narrative for someone like Tectone.
Watching.
For his community specifically, for his 4,000, doomers.
Raw videos and they're getting me through.
All right. I think that we might want to do it, but for the sake of time and me editing this, not editing it, we're going to go to 20 minutes. I think we've said enough on that topic. There might have been more there, but we'll just go with that. We'll go to 20 minutes. We'll go a little bit before. We'll get this last point, and then we'll end the video.
Listen, guys, if there's anybody who can make that happen, I think I could quite easily make a Asman Nux Mudahar podcast.
Asman Nux Mudahar podcast. Boy, I'm telling you, am I a prophet? Do I see things before they happen? The attempt at this person, but this is going to get far worse before it gets way better. Just watch this fucking idiot
happen. I think it'd be very easy to get all 4 of us together. I think that'd be very easy, right? It's really that easy. But yeah, it just depends on when we all have the common ground to all talk, right?
The music's off, by the way.
But yeah, I'm guessing the main topic hasn't begun yet. No.
Oh, the music's on in this one. So maybe this one does get on a video. Maybe my conspiracy theory is a little bit off.
Oh, we're doing a little bit of yap.
Maybe you forgot.
My chat missed me, so obviously they want to talk to me. I miss you too, by the way, chat. I did.
Fumbling with his phone. It's a little nervous tick.
But yeah, aren't Nux and Muda in bad terms?
I'm going to say this right now. If you're watching this, obviously you're one of my people that stay with me the whole time. I don't think he wanted to stream today. I think he felt like he had to. He does not look good. Tectone, you should have just taken another day off, and you should have let me have my 24-hour stream, which would have started an hour ago, by the way.
Nah, Muda kind of got baited by some bullshit on the internet.
Wow, man, you are making some awfully nice excuses for Muda. And Muda, let me be very clear, is a strong person going after Hassan right now, and so is Nux. So he knows that, and he's going to use that to his advantage right now as well.
And now him and Nux are good.
All right, so now they're good. All right, so we've established that they're fine now again. You know, they distanced himself, and now he's doing a now Mudahar's doing a doctor disrespect thing, saying, "Oh no, it's all good." You know, oh my bad, my bad. I was bad. I was wrong, but it's because I perceived it wrong. Actually, it's fine. My behavior was fine. It's okay to talk to a 17-year-old or an underage person. It's okay to watch a lolly content. It's okay to do that. I don't even know how bad that content was. I've never actually covered that specifically to know what he looked at or what Nux provided him. God only knows. From what we see in the gotcha space, I can only imagine if it was some other kind of content that was more specific and directed. I can only imagine.
Right, which is fine. You know, so
It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine. There's PDFs are out there. It's fine. I pick and choose who I want to be friends with that are PDFs or that are lollies or that are T words or that are this or that. You know, it's fine as long as they're my friends and they take care of me and they look out for my interest. You know, but the other ones, no, they're not fine, and I will not make any excuses for them, but I'm going to make excuses for other people, even though universally these people are considered not good for, you know, anything. Like they're just not. They have to. I don't want to get into that. See, I don't want to get into this aspect because this is political. This talks about more things than just what we've been talking about. So you can infer all the things that I would say normally or anybody else would say because I don't need to say them.
sometimes homies have issues. It's all
Yeah, just have issues. It's all good.
whoa.
His chat leaves them, bro. His chat.
Where'd my chat go?
Watch his chat bite back.
Whoa. What did I just do? Chat? Chat? Nux is the worst racist? No,
There you go. Some pushback.
I don't think he's the worst racist.
No, he's fine. He's fine. I would do what he does for Hassan right now and compare him to, you know, old AH person, you know, Adolf person. But I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's my people. My people.
Racist. I think he's the best one.
Yeah, best one.
Yeah, out of all the racists I know, I think Nux is definitely the best one.
What kind of fucking logic is that?
For sure. Yeah. Yep. No,
And I know what people are going to say. He's just joking, Plazukas. What the fuck are you talking about? You know it's just a joke.
I feel like Mudahar just got really hard baited by.
Oh, yeah. So hard baited by the fact that he watched some lolly porn. Yeah, that's not his fault. No. He obviously, he didn't mean to do that.
Hassan's community.
Oh yeah, it's all Hassan's fault. That's that's the narrative. Everybody else's fault. Victim, deflecting, changing the narrative, walking back. I mean, it's the same story over and over again. But this video is 23 minutes long. I've made my point. My name is Bazookas. You're welcome. Bye for now.